to talk to you about the procedure of installing floor tile. This project can be done by the beginner with a few simple steps. First of all, I would like to talk to you about the tools that will be involved for the job. I purchased this bucket today at Lowe's. It has some of the tools that you will need. A sponge when you do the grouting for your cleanup, a float for when you're doing the grout. It also has a tile snipper to get those edges that may not go around the doors. And also included in the bucket was the trowel for applying the thin set. You can also use this bucket when you're mixing your mortar. Also, some of the tools that you will need, or some of the supplies, you're going to need the spacers so that when you lay your tile out, you'll get the correct exact spacing in between each tile. That's something you don't want to guess. Also, in addition to that, you're going to need to purchase grout and thin set, and your tile, of course. When you pick your tile out, this piece, for instance, is a 16 by 16 square. When you purchase tile, it's usually sold by 12 by 12 foot square. But you need to measure your room, and you can look on the box and they'll calculate how much you need. Or they're very helpful at the store to let you know exactly how much tile you're going to need and how much thin set and grout. The first step after you get all your supplies and tools is you're going to want to prepare your floor. Some of the cement floors, when you rip up your carpet and you get down to the concrete, it's not level. So you want to use a self-leveling cement to level out your floor. And if you have a pier and beam house, you need to go ahead and install what they call Wonderboard or cement board. This prevents the tile from lifting and cracking when you walk on it. When you get all your materials and you get your floor prepared, now's the time you need to decide what kind of design. Is it going to be a checkerboard size, or is it going to be like a offset pattern? Or you can get really fancy and do a floor border with different colors on the outside and different sizes. If you have a tile saw, the possibilities are really endless of what kind of patterns you're going to be able to do. Once you get your pattern laid out, you need to find the center of your floor, and that's where you're going to start, right in the center. Because what you want is you want your big pieces in the center, and as you're laying them out, you want your smallest pieces at the edges of your walls. So the best procedure would be to lay this tile out without the thin set. Just kind of get an idea and make sure how everything's going to fit. And then once you get everything fit and cut, you can start laying the thin set. When you mix the thin set, according to DIY Network, you want to mix it according to manufacturer's directions. But they explain the consistency should be something about like peanut butter. So when you mix it out, you want to pour the thin set out on the floor, and you're going to run the trowel over the thin set at a 45-degree angle. It's going to give it little grooves, but you only want to work in a 3 by 3 foot section. After you get your grout down, you're going to lay your tiles. In between each tile, you're going to use your tile spacers. And you just keep doing this procedure again and again until you get your room laid. You don't want to walk on this tile for 24 hours. And after you get your tile laid, it's dried and 24 hours have passed, now it's time you can safely grout it. When you grout it, you want to again mix the grout according to manufacturer's procedures. And it's a pretty thick paste also. So when you get your grout mixed, you're going to use this float, and you're going to float it over the grout lines and get it all into all the cracks and make sure everything is good and filled. And then once you get that done and it dries a little bit, you want to go over it just with some water and a wet sponge and just clean off that grout. And it takes a lot of time to get all that grout and excess cleaned off. So these are basically all the procedures to installing tile. And this can be done, like I said, by the beginner, but you're going to be so happy and excited with your floor. It's much more durable, and it's going to really update the look of your house. If you have any questions, you can always refer to DIY Network or Lowe's.com. They're excellent resources.